Longshidle again. That one went all the way upstairs. Our score remains the same. The Whalers lead it. Well, we're not going to throw it away from a break right here. We've got a little action down there to the left side of Peterson-Orkovich. Mike Siltala messing it up with number 12, Dave Hannon. A lot of wrestling going on right now. Not a whole lot of punches, though.
I'm not so sure how that one started, Kurt. Neither player seemed to be involved in anything, but perhaps something that occurred earlier in the shift.
That's something you're probably not used to seeing too much of, right?
The rules in college hockey are quite strict against fighting, and the players are suspended for that game plus the next one. In a shorter season, the games are very important, and the kids really want to stay in the game so that they play tough, but they stay out of that.
We're going to keep it right here. I want a score of 2-0 as Pat Boutet lights the left. That's his first goal in a Whaler uniform to go along with 4 assists. Oh, we got a brawl going on out there at center. It's Steve Carlson along with Gene Everson. There's a bit of a height disadvantage here. Everson a lot smaller than Carlson. Didn't see that one develop, but boy, they sure went at it.
I think really right off the face-off, and Baltimore, I think, a bit frustrated right now. They've been starting to come on, and lucky goal there by the Whalers.
Carlson. He's one of the Skipjacks captain, and if you're a movie buff, you'll probably recognize that name. He starred in Slapshot with his brother Jack as the notorious Hanson brothers.
I'm not sure what Steve's role is on this hockey team. I don't think it's quite like what he was portrayed as in Slapshot, but he's been out for a lot of the penalty killing and seems to assume more defensive and checking role, and I think what he's trying to do is to take away some of the offensive play of the Everson line.
Well, if he was looking to take Dean Everson out of Vucevic, Bork clears it in behind the net. Hoffman looks to keep it alive to Pierce. Pierce clears it out to center. More fisticuffs now. This is Patterson along with Phil Bork, and this Donnie Bork in behind Sidorkovich. And Bork with about 3 or 4 good overhead smashes there. Now Patterson gets a few in. He's probably the best fight of the night so far if you're into this kind of stuff.
I think a little into the weekend frustration here, Kurt. I really haven't seen any reason for any of these to start, and I think that you're going to see the referee give these guys a deserved rest here and try to get the game back under control.
So Patterson and Bork take their turns with the gloves now. The sticks down in the corner, and they too will sit down. So you've got 3 Skipjacks on one side, 3 Whalers on the other. Bennett Wolf looks to clear it out. Kept in there by Boutet. They jam at it, and we'll have a face-off. Upcoming right here is Wolf now. Takes the spear at a fan. Look at this. Well, I don't think I've seen that happen all year. I'm sure I haven't.
Some of the Binghamton faithful want to get in on the act here. I'm sure Bennett Wolf is well known around the American Hockey League for his style of play. And got himself in a situation now where the fan grabbed his stick when it came over the glass. And really, Wolf had nothing to do with starting this. It was entirely inadvertent when his stick came across the top.
Well, he went to the corner boards along with Hoffman, I think it was. The sticks went up and the fan probably got a little excited. The Whalers lead it by the score of 3-0. One more would really make it difficult.
Well, it's difficult enough right now for Baltimore, but another one here would pretty much put it away. Here we have another showdown.
Jimmy McGrew and Dave Hannon. Here we go. McGrew steps into him. We're going to look at this from ice level. Oh, a lot of punches here. Hannon just hammering McGrew. A series of right hands. All Jimmy McGrew can try and do is tie him up right here. So Hannon showing that he can definitely feel the punches right there.
Dan Mathewson and Tim McGonaghy, the 2 linemen, are really earning their paychecks tonight. They've been working very hard. This is the 4th fight that they've had to come in and break up. And, I'm not sure where this one started either, but I have a feeling it won't be the last.
Jimmy McGill is really hot there. Pushing Dan Mathewson, rather Dan Mathewson, side to side. He's got to watch himself there. First step off the ice. He's at least going to pick up 5 for fighting. Might as well get him out.
I think something must have happened in that 8-6 game in Baltimore earlier in the week, Kurt, because this certainly seems to be a carryover from that.
Wolf touches up. 16 seconds to go now. And here we go again. This is McSorley and Heedy. Plate number 4 on the night. A lot of wrestling now. McSorley and Heedy skating around with it. Both try to get those arms free. And they both go down in a lump along the near boards as you get a good look at it from the corner.
McSorley's been looking for somebody for the last minute. He's sticked a couple of people and taken a couple of runs, and Heedy was ready.
Well, Heedy's no small character. You're going to find somebody to pick on. He wouldn't be my choice.
Andre Heedy showed an awful lot of strength there, and McSorley's a bigger guy, and Heedy just grabbed him and muscled him and really pushed him from the center of the ice over to the boards and put him down.
Here goes Martin McSorley, one of the figures on that Baltimore team. He makes his way towards the dressing room. Should be first in the shower tonight. The Ravens pick up 5 apiece for fighting. Outcome of this game not in any question right now. Is it Bob? Didn't think so. Bob Cusinelli, game cameraman, standing just to my left. He thinks it's over. I do too. And Peter Fedorkovich will have win number 20 in his quest for Rookie of the Year honors. And the Whalers' quest for the Calder Cup. Things look pretty good right now. They have played another strong hockey game right here. Another good effort. Carlson on the draw against Everson to the left of Fedorkovich. Now DeFazio is eyeing Merkisak, and we'll get the bird's eye view right here. Right off the face-off, they had the glove dropped, and Merkisak drops him there in the corner.
We still have 12 seconds, Kurt, and time for a couple more. I'm not sure what's going to happen, and I think a lot of frustration here on the part of the Baltimore players. I'd say virtually every one of these fights has been initiated by Baltimore. I'd have to say that Binghamton players have taken care of themselves very well.
So DeFazio and Merkisak both banished now for fighting. And slowly those benches are spinning. Now the crowd cheering, we want Wolf, we want Wolf. And that's DeFazio. DeFazio not making his way into the dressing room yet. He's hanging around out there.
Dean DeFazio, a young player, he's only about 21 years old. He's already had some NHL experience, and I think he wants to gain some attention and make his way back up to Pittsburgh. I'm not so sure this is the best way to accomplish that, though.
Penguins bouncing back this year after a real rough year last year. Much more competitive.
I think Penguins are going with a different kind of team. Most of the players that I see here with Baltimore are bigger and slower, and the Penguins are going the way I think the rest of the league is, which you see Binghamton exemplify in the speed.
Carlson wins this one. Wolf clears it on in on Fedorkovich. And Peter clears that one in the corner. Wolf there. Now with Hoffman. He grabs Hoffman. Here we go. One more time. And they look like they wanted to go right away. Hoffman now holding his own with the bigger Wolf. Now Wolf taking it to Hoffman hard right to the helmet. They'll go down in a heap. Hoffman, a spunky character, though. He's giving up a lot of inches and pounds to Wolf.
Bennett Wolf responding to the challenge of the crowd. Greg Hoffman, the either lucky or unlucky man. I give Hoffman a lot of credit. I think he took Wolf on and handled himself well. Well, some people would call Bennett Wolf a cement head, and there's certainly an argument for that. Notice how he waved to the crowd? I think Bennett has found a home in the American Hockey League and in Baltimore. He certainly is identified. So Wolf taking his time, and he'll make his way to the dressing room. Here's another look at it right here. He grabbed Hoffman right away. This is an unfortunate thing, but in pro hockey, when you're challenged, you better stand up and be counted. And I think Hoffman's doing a good job here of staying in close and